y'all. Now, damn it. Whew, I had to share a video today about some shit that I experienced today. So my sisters know what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna be a little bit more politically correct, right, on this live, and not necessarily go in as hard as I did on the video I did with my sisters, because I can just be a little bit more raw with them, but I'm gonna be a little nicer on this live. But I just feel like, men, I don't think y'all understand how you literally make it hard for some of us to even want to have sex with you. Like, you make it hard. You make it hard. Like, I swear, I've been in spaces where I thought me and somebody were going to make it past, you know, make it to a space where we would be intimate with one another, but, you know, he did something to make that virtually impossible. And I just don't be understanding, like, I'm just like, who raised y'all? Like, cause y'all, I just think, there are men that do everything right, you know what I'm saying? And women just can't wait to peel off their clothes. And then there are dudes who literally do just like irritating thing after irritating thing after irritating thing after irritating thing, and they're just like, I don't understand why I can't get any pussy. I don't understand why I can't meet women. And like, you probably annoying as fuck. Like, you probably hella irritating. Like, on some real shit. Like, I did a video about why nice guys finish last, and I posted it on my YouTube or whatever, but I literally just had another experience where I'm just like, see, this is why. Like, this is literally why you don't get to have sex with women. This is why you don't. One of the things that I've noticed about some dudes is you don't understand how to touch a woman properly. And the example that I gave in the other video that I did this morning in my private group was like men who, like, you hang out with them and they are like, almost, they can't stop touching you, like, in a way that's like irritating. So the example that I gave is you and somebody are spooning, or y'all are watching TV, and the person just keeps touching you, like they're just rubbing. 30 minutes done passed, they still rub it in the same spot. That's irritating as fuck, especially if you're a woman who has kids, or you work in healthcare, or you work with a lot of people. I work around a lot of people, and what happens is, I think a lot of this happens to a lot of humans, but it's more common with women. You get touched out, so sometimes you don't even want anybody to touch you. But that sensation of somebody just like a man resting his hand somewhere is like comforting, but somebody constantly stimulating your shoulder or your knee or your thigh or your butt in 20, 30 an hour, that time has passed, that's annoying than a bitch. I don't know why people think that's like, I guess they feel like they're caressing you or whatever. That shit is irritating. Another thing that that messes you up is some of y'all houses be nasty. Y'all houses be nasty as fuck. I remember back in college, I went over to this guy's house and I was so turned to see him or whatever. And I remember he didn't tell me that he lived with his sister, and his sister had a baby. And at 5 o'clock in the morning, I got woke up by baby cries. And I was like, I ain't ever coming back over here again. Also, I just feel like men, I don't think men understand. Y'all do a lot of annoying shit, and I think y'all act like women are because I know a lot of men are socialized to ignore women's feelings. And so when we tell you to stop doing something, you think we're being funny. We're not being funny. We're annoyed and we're irritated. So then when we pop off, or when we decide, okay, well, I'm not going to deal with him no more, and then we're being mean and we're doing this. No, we just told your ass the first time, and you should have paid attention. You should have listened to what she said. I know I had a predicament where someone was touching me, and I kind of moved their arm, and then they started touching me again in the same way, and then I moved their arm, and then they started touching me away again, and I was like, okay, I'm about to go. And they were like, looking like Patrick in that meme, like, what do you mean you're going to leave? Bitch, I done told you 2 times the same thing. I'm not, you're an adult. Okay, I'm not gonna repeat myself. Which I think most women need to do, because I know women, we tend to repeat ourselves a lot. I'm telling you, when you find yourself repeating yourself, please understand that person doesn't respect you. You shouldn't have to tell that, especially when it's something like, you know, I mean, there's little details that people can forget and you have to tell them again. I get it. But when you have to tell somebody about your personal space more than once, no, I'm not going to tell you that again. I deserve the respect that I give you. And men are socialized to take up a lot of space. They're socialized to sit with their legs agape. They're socialized to sit with their arm all back here behind people that may not even want their arm behind them. So you have to understand, women are taught to like minimize, to not speak up when they're uncomfortable and different things like that, and it's exactly the opposite for men. So women, please speak up and say when you're uncomfortable when these guys be doing stuff, because a lot of times they be doing stuff that they think is sexy, and they need to know that it's not sexy. They need to know it's not cute. They need to know that it's keeping them from even being able to even sniff your vagina, because they're doing things that are irritating to you, things that don't make you feel good, things that you know, just aren't pleasing to you. They need to know that. I mean, especially, you know, we talk a lot about sex, you know, we talk a lot about, oh, tell them what spot and tell them how to do it, and those things are great and that's important too. But also just the act of physical. So some guys don't even know how to be affectionate. They don't even know how to be how to show physical affection. Another thing I know that guys do that keep them from even being able to get close to a sexual relationship with a woman is you lack vulnerability. I know this is gonna piss some dudes off. You lack vulnerability. You try to act like you don't want intimacy. You try to act like you or like, okay, I'll say this. I know some dudes, they have been socialized to believe that if they act like a player, that they can get more girls. For people that are grown, that doesn't work. That don't work for sisters that are grown, and it doesn't work for women who have self-esteem. You will tend to keep attracting low self-esteem having women who want to compete for your attention, because that's what you're telling women to do. You're like, oh, well, you know, I ain't never came from head, and I ain't never did this, and I ain't never had a girl to do that. So then you get these women that are really needy and really clingy or whatever, and then some of the women that you do like, they don't really want to give you any attention or don't really want to fuck with you, because you basically made yourself out to be like you're this big grand challenge. Women don't, especially I'll say feminine women, we don't like that. We're not interested in trying to compete for a man's attention. I know some of y'all have been socialized to think that women are supposed to fight for your attention. A feminine woman is not going to do that. You're going to find a masculine woman and or a woman with very low self-esteem who's going to do that. A woman who's secure in herself is not going to compete for no man. Okay? I have my views on the Obamas, and you know, that's my personal views, but we know that Michelle Obama is, you know, a very secure woman, you know, and so there was something going around. I guess it was in her book, and it had said that Barack had said that something, he don't like talking on the phone, and she was like, well, I'll find somebody who do want to talk on the phone. And I guess he was like, oh, I guess, you know, shit, let me get my mind together or whatever. And it's like, it's straight like that. Like, either you're going to get with the program or you're not. I think, you know, a lot of men are just, that y'all been, again, men have been socialized to believe that they're the prize, and, you know, all this other stuff like that. I'm just like, okay, if that's the case, have your own babies and decorate your own damn house, cook your own food. Men who value women understand the value of women. You know the levels that a woman can take your life to. So please understand, there's no reason that a woman should be competing over you. And so when you put women in spaces where they feel like they have to compete for you, you're not going to meet quality women. You're going to meet very needy, desperate women, because that's what you're basically saying that you want. Yeah, the immaturity and the poor communication is trash. In my video that I did on YouTube about nice guys finish last, I talked about how usually you move too slow. Guys that are nice, they move too slow. So you look up, and then Sharon done started dating somebody, and you're like, oh my god, how did this happen? And it's because you never even told Sharon that you thought she was cute. You never even told Sharon, hey, let me take you out for dinner. You never done anything. So she doesn't even, in her mind, she doesn't know that you're attracted to her. Like, I think I'm gonna start a campaign. Like, I just feel like men, like, and I know there are some dudes who, a few relationship gurus who feel like women, you should approach men. You should. I just don't agree with that. I feel like as a man, I think there should be like a holler at her challenge. Like, if you really like somebody and you haven't talked to them for like, you haven't expressed it that you like them, like, you should do it. Like, you should try to. You never know like what can happen if you tell somebody that you actually. First of all, I'm 30, so I don't know how old y'all are, but 30 and older, I don't understand why people aren't telling other people that they have a crush on them or that they're interested in them, and then you kind of feel some kind of way when somebody goes and gets in a relationship. Or I gotta know, for me, I was talking to this guy for a little bit, and then I would post different things about men and about relationships and stuff on Facebook, and he would be like, you always posting about different dudes. I was like, no, I post about relationships. I've never posted about a specific man. And that's how I knew he was insecure. So I instantly was just like, yeah, I'm never going to be intimate with him, because I saw how insecure he was. And then I was thinking to myself, had you approached me and told me that you were interested in being in a committed relationship, maybe I wouldn't even be saying, well, I can't say that, because I'm going to talk about relationships probably to the day I die. But I was just kind of like, you're not my man, so I can talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. Like, I don't know, like, I think y'all need to understand, like, move your meat, lose your seat. We used to say that in elementary school, but, like, that's, like, real life. You move your meat, you lose your seat. And then I know there are a lot of men who seem to have this notion that women have, like, 1,000,001 guys trying to talk to them. They're like, oh, I know it's, like, 50 million dudes trying to talk to you. I know a lot of really beautiful women who maybe have a couple of guys that are trying to talk to them, but it's not 10 or more. I don't know where y'all be getting this from, because truth of the matter is, a lot of y'all lack confidence to approach us and to tell us that. Like, I've done a lot of research on male and female, and I've found that out, that a lot of men are very afraid to approach women or tell them that they like them. It's just like, you can't be mad when you look up and somebody got a whole family photos. Like, I don't understand why. I mean, you never even said, hey, I'm really interested in you. I'm telling y'all, some of those, man, the biggest key I'm gonna give you dudes today, those grand romantic gestures, boy, you will. I know some dudes who ain't shit who do grand romantic gestures just to get pussy from women, because they work very well. Like, women are afraid of rejection too. I don't know why. Stupid. But grand romantic gestures will get you, boy, it will get you way further than trying to be buddy with somebody and basically setting yourself up to be friend zoned, or not telling somebody that you're really interested in them. That, I'm telling y'all, you send somebody 3-4 huge bouquets of roses, you're gonna get a whole different reaction than sitting on the phone with somebody for 30 minutes to an hour every night. I'm telling you, men, again, I say this every time, men are, Mars is the planet of action. Yeah, I hate that too. I'm telling you, that's keeping you from getting sex from women. When you talk about, well, I know other guys like you, I know them other dudes. When you talking about other dudes, when you enter the realm of talking about other dudes, women their vaginas are drying the fuck up mid sentence. When you're just talking about other dudes, and I know them other guys, and I know your baby daddy, and I know you probably, I know you work here, so I know you got all kinds of men. I used to work at Hooters, and I used to hear that from dudes all the time. Well, you work at Hooters, so I wouldn't even try to date you, because you probably got so many men that are usually old, unattractive, with pot bellies, who are there to look at girls who have nice breasts. And you over here, same age as me, got a body of Adonis, sexy as fuck, And now I don't even want to talk to you because you done messed it up, because you're just like, you're basically saying, I just lack confidence to try to compete with all of the old ass men at your job. Like, do you realize most of these men have erectile? So then you gotta pull the pussy back. Then you gotta pull it out. Damn, I can't even have sex with the man now. Like, y'all be talking, y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta stop talking and start doing. Y'all be talking yourself out of a woman. You talk yourself out of having sex. You talk yourself out of having a girlfriend. You talk yourself out of it by being not doing stuff, like not making romantic gestures, not telling her, I'm interested in you, I like you, I think that you're beautiful. And I'm like, that's so easy to do, but y'all, I guess it's just because y'all want to sit back and see if she's gonna be interested in you. Oh, this sister is so pretty to just pass me. Her hair is gorgeous. But y'all be trying to wait. I don't understand. But I'm gonna tell y'all, when y'all see these real quick engagements and these real quick babies and these real quick relationships that pop up, I literally will bet money that those men were about grand romantic gestures. Those men came out swinging. Those men came out with like, look sis, you are fine, I want to take you out to dinner, you are amazing, whatever, girl, I can't even stop looking at you. Like, those type of dudes are the ones that tend to they get chose. They get chose by women, because you sitting there, you know, as a woman, you sitting here blushing and shit like, oh, man's attractive, you're attracted to him, you're more than likely gonna go off with him, versus your homeboy Charles, that all Charles do was run his damn mouth about how cute he thinks you are and how he knows so many dudes, and how he Charles be the one that when you invite him to be in your wedding, he's just like, I just thought that we would always be together. Charles, you would never say nothing. Charles, you ain't never put no gas in my car. Charles, you ain't even about me, you ain't even got me a damn fish plate from the local place up here. Charles, how I'm supposed to know, Charles? Charles. Y'all gotta,